What's going on, Toy Car Demolition Derby fans? It is time to continue the CDL playoffs. It's our June 16th edition here in the Car Demolition League. Folks, the quest for Crash Bowl 19 continues today. Defending world champions on the field, and boy, did they look like defending world champs in Game 3, able to return the favor to the Nevada Thunder, and on the road today, looking to punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals. Of course, folks, before getting into all that, we know the Eastern Conference Finals matchup. Both Tim Giesser's Hartford Homies and Brandon's Tampa Bay Gators able to pull out the brooms in Game 3 and get the sweep, so a 1-2 matchup. The Southeast Division champion Tampa Bay Gators, the number 1 seed the East, taking on the 2-seeded Northeast Division champions, the Hartford Homies. Of course, that's the Eastern Conference Finals. Got to wait a little while for that. We got to decide who's going to be in the West first. We don't know either team yet. Could have half the answers here today, and that's, of course, if the Blades can be the first team in this series to get a road win. It's been all home teams so far. The Blades, Game 4, on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder in their best-of-5 series. The Blades, after losing Game 2, 15-5, return the favor, winning 15-5 in Game 3. Now on the road for Game 4, looking to eliminate the Thunder, move on to the playoffs. So, of course, Nevada, trying to keep their season alive. And, folks, this is a team that's played in a tough situation before. Remember their first round against the New Mexico Monsters, going all the way to a Game 7 after the whole controversial Will losing in Game 3, the disqualification of Hornet there in Game 3. They went down 2-1 to the Monsters, able to crawl back, get that 3-2 lead, but then the Monsters looking to reestablish some momentum in Game 6, forcing the Game 7, but the Thunder surviving. Can they survive here today in Game 4? It's the only matchup that we got for you. San Francisco and Roswell, it's going to be on the next game day. Game 4 of their series, of course, Roswell, they'll have home field advantage for Game 4, and they'll be looking to punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals. But, of course, that's on the next game day. Blades and Thunder here today. It's a Pacific Division showdown. These two teams that don't like each other. There is history between them, folks, and you can go all the way back to the 2002 Western Conference Finals to see when those two squared off. And, of course, back then we didn't have series in the playoffs. It was like the NFL. It was best of one. You win or go home, and the Thunder that year were able to not just get to Crash Bowl 6, but actually pull off the huge upset against the ever-so-dominant Gowanda Outlaws, who, get this, at the time, now you know the CDL is a 38-game season. Well, the regular season, the Outlaws had a record of 11-1 that year. So, definitely the evolution of the game as time moved on, and it used to be a 12-game season. At the very start, folks, it was even shorter. It was a 10-game season at one time. So, memories, sweet memories. Anyways, Thunder and Blades, another chapter in their rivalry. It continues today, folks. Let's go on ahead, get down to the field for the game. Game 4 in their best-out-of-5 series, Blades and Thunder. Welcome, CDL fans out there, to this June 16th edition of CDL Live, folks, a playoff edition here, and of course, the CDL playoffs and the race towards Crash Bowl 19 getting even, but the amount of teams is thinning out, but, you know, the drama getting thicker here, folks. We've seen 2 sweeps here in the first round already, well, in the second round, rather, already. Tampa Bay knocking out the New York Empire, Hartford knocking out Philly. So we know the Eastern Conference Championship, and we might know one half of the Western Conference Championship series tonight. So here on this June 16th game day, the number 1 seed of the Western Conference, defending world champions, trying to make it to their 4th straight Western Conference Finals. The Los Angeles Blades, the Alex Johnson squad, and other than trying to hit Western Conference Finals 4 straight time, trying to hit the Crash Bowl for a 3rd straight time. and definitely looking to get the win here that would move them on to the Western Conference Finals. Their opponents, the number 7 seed of the West, the Nevada Thunder. Thunder in this series, and they've won a game, and now with home field, looking to even the series up and force a decisive, a decisive Game 5. So that being said, let's see how we got here, folks. We rewind the hands of time, if you will, here in the playoffs. Go to, let's see here. Okay, so I finally find it on here, folks. Okay, Game 1, Western Conference Semifinals. The Blades get the win, 15-10 in that one. Fast forward to Game 2. We get the Nevada Thunder, even in the series, up with a 15-5 win on home turf for Game 2. The Blades then retaking the lead with a 15-5 win on home turf in Game 3. So, yes, folks, I know, sorry about that. Took a while to find the answers for you here. But nonetheless, ready to get Game 4 underway. Blades and the Thunder. Let's get a look at their lineups.
I love LA. I love the truth. I love LA. I love the truth. I love LA. I love
And here we go, folks. Leading the way for the Los Angeles Blades here in Game 4. It'll be Far Future. And coming out first for the Nevada Thunder, it's not Miku, our crazy Hellcat mascot. It is Grasshopper of the Nevada Thunder here. Looking to get that good start. Definitely going to need it. And he's got it. Grasshopper with the flip right away. The 2014 MVP going down. So that makes it 5-0 Nevada in the lead. And that brings out Greelina. So Greelina and Grasshopper going at it. So far, so good. And there it is. A good flip right there by Greelina. And just commenting on so far, so good for Grasshopper's sake right there. And just not able to keep it going. Yellow Spider now coming out there for the Thunder. Game tied at 5. Greelina, good all-around car, especially with his defense, and able to get the 10-5 lead for the Los Angeles Blades. They are now just one flip away, folks, from making it to their 4th Western Conference Finals. One flip away here. We'll see if they can get it. Of course, the rookie Hornet, he's stepped up in situations like this before. His team season on the line right here. Looking to get the win, of course. Greelina trying to win the series right here. So the rookie Hornet and Greelina, both cars good at defense, both staying up. So continue the battle. Greelina, good spin cycle maneuver to stay in the game. And now it comes to an end. The Los Angeles Blades have the win, 15-5, and folks, they've won the series in 4 games. 3 games to 1. The Blades moving on to the 2015 Western Conference Finals. And folks, before we forget about it, and how could we forget about it? What a season for the Nevada Thunder. Played their tailpipes off, if you will, and definitely made this one a heck of a series. And remember that first round series, able to come back on New Mexico and win it in Game 7. So looking back, a memorable playoff year, their first appearance back in the playoffs ever since the 2011 season. So good thing to see them again, but for one last time here in 2015, we say our farewell to them. Into their bag and into the off season, folks. One hell of a season in 2015. With that being said, folks, the Los Angeles Blades have made it officially to their 4th straight Western Conference Finals. They won the last 2 times they were in there. And, of course, Alex Johnson trying to be that first owner, or it'd be the first team and owner to make it to the Crash Bowl 2 straight years in a row and actually win the thing. So looking for that second straight title. But that being said, folks, that does it for our June 16th edition of CDL Live. One game. Get later in the playoffs, less teams battling it out. And the series here between the Los Angeles Blades and Nevada Thunder coming to an end. 15-5 the final score, and the final series tally 3-1. James Holtz here with 4-time world champion Tim Giesser and good friend Dave of ours. And saying, till next time, folks, take care of yourselves and peace.
Drink monster.